We have a love-hate relationship with Medina Lake RV Park Thousand Trails.
Oh, yeah, we do.
Dave has a bigger hate than I do.
I do.
But we're going to just show you some of the reasons why we love it and some of the reasons why we hate it. And we'd like to hear back from you on what you love about it or what you hate about it.
We're Dave and Karen from Watts on Wheels, and we sold our sticks and bricks to RV full-time now that we are retired. We travel with our heavy-duty truck Leroy, our 2 K&N motorcycles, our DRV Dixie, and our smart car Zippy. Don't forget to subscribe and click on that bell to be notified when we post a new video.
So here at Medina Lake Thousand Trails in Texas, that this could be a premier park, just for the fact that it's centrally located throughout the country. For anybody traveling east to west and west to east, nice stop, you know, a couple days. And it has a beautiful lake that's attached to the park. The park is rather large, and it has, you know, the weather and everything that's climated to this time of year, or any year, or any time of year, I mean. And but the sites and everything is just run down. This place is just absent of any maintenance whatsoever.
We are currently over here in this section, which is 30 amp and water, no sewer, no 50.
Get all the power up and running. That there's just dozens of sites that are painted red, the power boxes, meaning that the power doesn't work, and there's other power boxes that are so wore out, deficient. I mean, it's an electrocution waiting to happen, but they still keep them up and running, which is, to me, just unbelievable. Now there's your typical outlet.
Yeah, burned up.
Yeah. And they call that functioning.
Yep, this is a functioning
right
post.
Little empty slots, duct tape over one side. Looks good.
Yep. Yeah, we burned up an inverter because we had bad power one time.
Right. At least take care of the outlet, the boxes, the power boxes. Outlets are burned up. I mean, the stuff living in them. Yeah.
You can't read the numbers on them anymore to know what site you're in.
Right. And it's detrimental to your RV. Number 2, go in here and dig out all these asphalt roads that have deteriorated so bad that it's like the moon. And just go in there, dig them out, grind them up, and spread them back out like a gravel road. Something you can maintain easily by just grading them.
The roads are horrendous. Why in the world they don't come through here and tear it up and put gravel down is beyond us. This tears your RV up.
Even spread some gravel out there. I could see to upgrade it to 50 amp, they'd have to pull probably new wiring and all that. That'd be expensive to do.
Something I love about this park is all the trees. So there's cedar and some gnarly looking ones.
I don't know what that gnarly tree is right there.
I love the fact that it's quiet. You don't have road noise and all that.
It is quiet.
Let's go check out the dump station to see how that is. So the last time we were here, we stayed in a 50 amp full hookup with sewer, and the sewer was not working when we were there. So we ended up having to come and dump. Yeah, you got water leaking. But we got 2 stations here.
But at least they got hoses.
Yeah. Looks like they're going to have a big bonfire, doesn't it?
Look, there's their maintenance yard, so they do have maintenance.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
And they're not doing propane right now either.
Oh, they're not?
No, because of COVID.
What's COVID got to do with propane?
If somebody has to talk to you. I want to go by the dumpsters over here. That road was pathetic. Trying to get to the dumpsters before.
Oh, I'm sure it still is.
And I'm just curious if they even bothered to fix that. That's pretty close to the front. Oh, nice. Here. Get the truck.
Oh, yeah. No, they didn't fix it. Nice, huh?
I do love that they have this old house here, this historical home. It's very cool. You go up there, they have a sign that tells you about it, and you peek in the windows. I hate this parking lot. This is where the pool is and the dumpsters. But just to get up here to go to use the dumpsters, I mean, come on. That's been there for years. Throw some rocks in it. One year we were here, the hot tub wasn't working.
Yeah.
There's the pool area, the hot tub area over there now. Of course, it's closed. COVID. You still have a kids' play area here. And you can see there's a sign on the pool that says, "Pardon our dust, campground improvements underway." That was here a year ago, and that was here 2 years ago. And it looks the same to me. This is the bathhouse and shower that right now is only open a couple hours every once in a while because of COVID.
It isn't open.
But we haven't seen anybody open it yet. You have to make reservations to go in the pool ahead of time and get a band around your wrist indicating the time that you're allowed to be in there, up to 60 people. But we haven't seen anybody in there. In fact, Dave's checked a couple of times and it's always locked. What I wanted to see was when you come in here at night, if you wanted to swim when it was dark out, when it used to be that way, or use the hot tub, it's pitch black coming in here. And I wanted to see if they put a light on that post yet. No, there's no light on the end of the pole. So it's pitch black coming in here, and you know it's not that easy for a wheelchair to get up the bump at the end of that.
It's not accessible
concrete
at all.
Well, it is, but not easily. Okay, so another thing we hate. Let's see if we can find some stuff we love. Well, first of all, when we got here, I asked them particularly if 46 was available or if 20 was available, because you have to call and give them your number in order for them to activate your card to get in and out of the gate. And she said she couldn't tell me. So we dropped Zippy and drove around and found that they were taken. So we kept driving around in the areas where we had sewer, which would be back here in the F section. And we found one we thought we could probably use, but by the time we came back around, it was already, someone had already put like a grill in it. So, but here's a tip. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start bringing a garbage bag with me. And if I find a site and we have to come back and get the truck,
Bag it.
And then people will see the bag and think, you know, it's no good, especially if you have a red bag.
Yeah.
Approaching the laundry house. Be careful walking up here. It's very soft wood. Many of the other parks have their laundromats available as long as you're wearing masks, and there's only a couple of people in there at the same time. Same thing with pools. But they've just closed it all down here. One of the things we love about it is in this section, although it doesn't have 50 amp or sewer, are the long sites. A lot of them have low hanging trees. A nice site, but they have low hanging trees too.
Number 3, go in and clean out all the overhanging trees from all the sites, the roads and things like that, because the RVs these days are taller, they're bigger, longer, they need a little bit more room to come in and out. And number 4, to go and clean out all the underbrush that's just accumulated everywhere, packed under trees. It looks like if they do trim a tree, they just throw it over here. Yeah, we were looking at this time going like, oh, this would be nice for us. But, although the limbs are kind of dead, that probably hangs down. You could probably grab that. Oh yeah, you can walk up there and grab it.
So you can't drive in there?
Yeah.
Without scraping up everything.
Beautiful site, too bad.
Yeah, what's neat is you have the space on the outside between you and the next lot where you can put your picnic table, put tent in there. Now here's a good example of what you can do when you have a nice site that's trimmed up. They barely got in here. They're fairly long. Look how they have picnic table, and they got a dog pen out here. So they have all this living area, which is really nice.
Yeah.
So that we love. Privacy we love.
We're seeing quite a few trees with red ribbons around them, and we're thinking that maybe they are going to be cutting them down. A lot of them look dead.
In here, that they have coordinate off because it says super host area. Prior arrangements required.
That basically means that only a host for the campground can stay here. But apparently there hasn't been one here for a while because all these tables are chained up and been sitting here. And if you want to take a look at the power here, Dave.
Oh yeah. This is wonderful. Look at that power box. There's things living in it. I mean, no GFI. As far as I could tell, it's just a 20 amp breaker for this. There is no breaker for that.
They should just make this one red.
So 1000 Trails gives you this expanded general information packet when you come in. It says that all boxes painted red may not be used. These boxes are painted red and properly distribute electric to nearby sites due to increased demand and power consumption and not overload the infrastructure. What do you think of that, Dave?
Yeah, BS.
Of course, most of these sites down here are annuals. So you're not going to be too lucky in getting anything unless you're a shorter one. Like this is a really nice one here, but it's short. And there are no sewers.
Red box. Red box.
Yeah. You got to love the view, but you got to hate the wasted sites.
Yep.
But that view's just amazing.
The view's amazing, huh? But there's that maintenance thing.
What maintenance?
All the red boxes.
Yeah, no maintenance.
No maintenance. None. Okay.
And there's some more red boxes across from the lake here.
Oh yeah.
A lot of people say they love this park.
Yeah, I don't see it.
If it was, this could be 1000 Trails' most outstanding park.
It could be.
But apparently they don't want to give them any money to make it that way. And apparently they're not giving the funds for maintenance either.
Number 5, revamp all the rest areas, restrooms, bathhouses, where the doors actually work on the stalls. The toilet paper is actually hung on the wall. The toilets don't rock when you sit on them. Repair the tile that's missing, or better yet, just tear the tile out and retile everything. Secure the shower heads to the wall where they're not flopping around in the breeze. And actually put handles on the shower valves and things like that. Maybe a nice cleanup of that area would go a long way.
They do. They have a new AC unit. Doesn't smell very good in here. Supposedly they are cleaning the pool areas and the bathrooms every 2 hours. However, there's a used Band-Aid there and a used Band-Aid there. And showers. I seriously don't think they're cleaning these. And it stinks. Look at the floor. It hasn't been swept. Garbage is still full.
When the attendant goes into the bathroom to clean the bathroom and sign the sheet, instead of just signing the sheet and walking out the door, they ought to clean the bathroom first, then sign the sheet and walk out the door. You can bet your bottom dollar that that garbage can's been sitting there full. Looks like for quite some time. Maybe empty the trash once in a while from the various garbage cans that are spread around the park, overflowing and stacked with garbage.
Or remove them.
Or yeah, just remove them so people just don't stack garbage there. I mean, you have dumpsters. Let's use the dumpsters instead.
Never been used.
Oh, they were there last year too.
Yep. And I got the red box bolted shut.
Well, here's another thing to like about Medina. At their dump station, they already have a hose hooked up for you to use.
And they got places for you to put your boats too.
Oh yeah.
Y'all can't get on the lake, but
Yeah.
the other thing I love about Medina Lake is the location. And it's close to San Antonio. You can go down to the Riverwalk. I love that. They have wonderful motorcycle riding. I love that. So this site right here, which is 20, somebody was in there yesterday. Now they got that sign on it today. What's up with
Yeah.
that?
They're probably holding it for one of their friends.
Maybe.
How
And that
bad?
side had the little pile of gravel and the red box the last 2 years that we were here. Apparently they're not using the gravel that they're piling up.
Yeah.
However, I will say, some of the sites did have new gravel.
Where? Oh, the one. That
No,
one.
there's several of them. This is section R.
R means red box.
Yeah. The levelness of these sites are really bad, so you really got to watch for how level they are.
Yeah. Just maintain the place. It's not that hard. Corporate ought to pay attention to, what could be a fabulous park. And got to give them credit. They redid the putt-putt course. I mean, that's probably high priority in a park like this. Deep Thoughts by Dave Watts. Watts out.
We'd like to hear back from you on what you love about it or what you hate about it.
Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please give us a thumbs up. We'd love to hear from you in the comments below, even if it's just to say hi. Don't forget to subscribe.